in the past, like when nursing started, men weren't typically hired as nurses. And also, um, more in the present, they've been almost discriminated against in the media. What do you think has changed about that?
Um, well, I think from talking with you, I understand a little more about what you mean by the media, and you're talking more Hollywood and the movies that have come out and things like that, where they've made fun of guys who were going to be nurses, because the stigma always was that men should be doctors and women should be nurses, and they shouldn't cross cross the lines. But women have been going to medical school for years and years and years and years and years, um, and men have been probably, well, I know I had only one male in my nursing class of about 38 of us. There was only one guy. Now the nursing classes are full of men. So I think maybe part of the difference is that a lot of men start out in nursing to see if they might want to go on and become a doctor, and then decide they like nursing, they're making enough money. A lot of men like the flexibility of nursing. I've noticed that a lot of the guys that are nurses like to be out mountain biking, rock climbing, that kind of stuff, like to be outdoors. And with nursing, you can do that because you can work an early morning shift and get off at 2 or 3 and then head for the hills. And so the flexibility's there. A lot of men like nursing because they have families also that they support. They may be the sole support with a wife that doesn't work. And nursing is a good flexible occupation for that too, career for that. Whereas if they were doctors, you know that, I mean, a lot of times doctors spend a lot of hours in their offices because they have to. They don't really have a choice. With nurses, you have a choice. You can work as much or as little as you want. So I think the flexibility of nursing maybe has started making guys notice it. There's also a big flexibility in jobs that nurses can do now. There's been a lot of new things added, like the nurse practitioner, the nurse anesthetist. There's a nurse legal assistant that makes a lot of money, that working for lawyers who strictly handle cases of hospital neglect or fraud or things like that. So those men, there's a lot of other areas besides just hospital work that these guys can do now. It's really opened up the field and made it more interesting. And I think that's drawn a lot of men to the profession.